The Mediterranean diet is now universally accepted as a healthy, enjoyable and robust road to health, vitality and longevity. Since the 1970s, the diet of the traditional Mediterranean people has seduced medicine, science and mankind.
The great philosopher and Dr. Hippocrates talks about that your medicine is the food and that the food is your medicine.
Yet its history and the modern interpretation of the Mediterranean diet is a story of flawed scientific research, clever marketing and powerful political influence. It is also the story of Ancel Keys, the most powerful man in the history of nutrition.
This is Ancel Keys' private collection. When he sold his house, he couldn't take the books back with him and he left them all to the museum.
For 30 years, Ancel Keys lived and worked amongst the people of Pioppi, a small village south of Naples.
My grandpa Enrico, Professor Keys, and my grandma Emilia.
So he was a close friend of your family?
My grandpa is the
Best friend?
one friend, not more.
Keys became famous for his demonising stance on cholesterol and saturated fats, and to this day it overshadows much of his work. The fat or sugar debate raged into the 1970s, and Keys focused on winning that debate, sometimes forcefully. His work in defining the lifestyle of the Mediterranean people was reduced and condensed into a politically acceptable and commercially viable low-fat food message. The lifestyle had become a diet.
Although they say this is the original food pyramid, I don't think it was actually Ancel Keys who designed it. I think it was done after him, based on his work.
Absolutely. The base of the food pyramid actually should be vegetables, olive oil, oily fish.
It's unknown that later in his life he actually tried to publish a paper which redirected some of his earlier work. He had become concerned at how his work had been interpreted.
Yeah.
He reached into his briefcase and took out a manuscript. He said, look at this manuscript. It's been refused by the New England Journal, JAMA, Archives of Internal Medicine. He said, I can't get this paper published. And he was furious.
Today, the Pollica region is the capital of the Mediterranean diet, and its mayor, Stefano Passani, is the president of the slow food movement in Italy.
If you want to know the real Mediterranean lifestyle, you must go to Pioppi, Acciaroli, Pollica, and other places in Cilento. We have a treasure.
This treasure lies not only in the diet, but in the lifestyle. From homegrown olive oil and wine, to antioxidant-rich espressos, siestas to sunlight, movement to mindfulness. The Pioppi Protocol is one cardiologist's quest to excavate knowledge from another era to better our own. This journey starts in a tiny village 200 miles south of Naples. It ends wherever you are. We hope you'll join us for the adventure of a lifetime.